From Today FM Ireland, this is the Ian Dempsey Breakfast Show podcast.
It's great to see you, and everybody's really excited about Croke Park, June 13th. You know, it's a massive stadium, don't you?
It's the biggest stadium we would have ever played.
I'm not sure whether it's as big as the new Wembley Stadium, but it is.
It's bigger.
Is it really?
Bigger, yeah.
Okay.
It's for us on this tour, it's the biggest venue we'll be playing. And we're actually glad to be able to come back to Dublin, because we couldn't come there on our last tour because... What's it called? The Point, yeah. The Point's been shut, hasn't it?
But the Point is too small for you now.
It's too small for us, but on the last tour we were playing places the size of the Point, so we're a bit disappointed we didn't come to Dublin last time.
Well, the last show, by all accounts, was spectacular. So what surprises have you got this time around? Have you got any plans? I'm sure you've booked the venues now, so can you give us away what's going to be in it?
We're still in early talks for the tour. You know, the tour is called The Circus, which I guess opens up the mind to possibilities. It's going to be, a big extravagance, really, as Take That shows usually are. I'm really looking forward to the whole thing. Really, I think we can put together. I want us to make our best show, and I think we can achieve that.
Are we talking about lions and tigers and elephants?
I'm not sure about animal rights.
I was going to say, I think the white tigers thing, that's been done now, that one. So,
what about trapeze, maybe?
Yeah, you never know. You know what the trouble is? We're selling these tickets, and it's not like selling a West End show or something. We don't. It's so far away. We haven't really started planning yet. So we're selling all these tickets for a concert. We don't know what it's going to be, but all we can say is it's going to be spectacular.
All right. Some of our listeners have been in touch. They want to ask you, Gary, if it's true that you wrote the new Peter Kay song to try and piss off Simon Cowell.
We did that. It's definitely annoyed him.
Really?
Yeah. No, he's actually got a very good sense of humour, Simon, so he's not taking it too badly. But when we beat him to Christmas #1, that's when he'll be really annoyed.
Ooh, all right. So what's the plans for Christmas then? What's the Christmas #1 going to be? Is it the latest one?
I don't know if I think we're going too early, aren't we, for Christmas #1?
Not for us. He's talking about Geraldine. Geraldine's back for Christmas.
So Geraldine's coming back again, is she?
Geraldine's... listen, he loves putting a dress on, he does.
I want to see... You should see Gary in a dress. He looks fabulous.
I think we're aiming for Christmas #1 album.
Okay, well, I think you'll have absolutely no problem there, to be honest with you. So tell us, I mean, just on that Geraldine thing, how did you get involved in that? Because you're also involved in Britannia High as well, so you're becoming a bit of a mogul, really.
You know what? Hey, listen, when we're not working, these are the sort of things I get up to, because I love working all year round. Yeah. And Peter's been a big fan of ours. He came to see shows of ours. And he came to me early this year with the script and stuff and said would to get involved, and he'd done all the lyrics, and we did it in a couple of days. I didn't really know he was going to do it as a single, to be honest, but he's a bit of a wild card like that. He is.
He probably just rang you and said it's kind of printed and pressed at this day.
I kind of found out the week before it was happening, to be honest. So, yeah.
But in a kind of a Peter Kay way, somebody described you, I think it might have been on your own website, as Billy Elliot with a keyboard. Have you heard that description before?
Oh, look at that.
Definitely would have been on his own website. He probably described himself.
Actually, that was me. Yeah.
I was thinking, in 2005, when you decided to come back, obviously you must have said to yourself, how could this have happened? You thought it was over as far as Take That were concerned. Just say the program Dragon's Den. Mm-hmm. Just say you'd gone in there and pitched it to them. How do we're thinking of, we used to be this, and we're thinking of getting back together again, and we're looking for a few bob. Do you think they would have gone with it?
Well, I think that kind of did happen. We had one promoter who stood behind you here, who was telling us we're going to sell out 30 arenas and 6 stadiums, and there was another promoter saying there'll never be anything without Robbie Williams, and that's what we were told at that point. And luckily we believed him. Okay, and
who was the other guy?
I can't give that away.
By a process of elimination, we can probably work it out. The other thing is, of course, your vocal, Ivor Novello award-winning vocal on
Thank you
on Shine.
Yes. I was wondering when we get to this moment. Thank you.
So, Mark, you did that, and how do you decide who's going to do which bit?
You mean in the songs?
Yeah.
It's funny because it happens really naturally. Any songs Gary doesn't want to sing, we share.
No, but that particular song is almost Beatley, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's simplicity, its message, and also the vocal was, it was it was perfect
melody.
almost.
Yeah, a bit of a quirk, and it's. I like that kind of style music, but with the vocals, in all honesty, you kind of just know when you're writing the song. You know who's best suited to that song. Sometimes a few people will try it, and we have to make the decision who sounds best. But usually in the writing process, we kind of know when it's first coming about who's going to sing that song.
And Gary, I mean, that's 5 Ivor Novello awards now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know.
I wondered when you were getting to that.
It's like Billy Elliot with a keyboard.
A very good keyboard, I'd mind.
So what's the secret then? What would you say is the best Take That song ever? Seriously.
I actually think Rule the World is a brilliant song of ours. I think that one will last a long time, that song.
People said like Back for Good, for example, was kind of a fairly perfect pop song. You know?
Yeah, from our last stint, that was definitely the best one. But I think from this new run, I like Rule the World. I really like that song.
You're just talking about Peter Kay pulling the wool over your eyes. There's also a kind of a punk indie band as well that did a version of Back for Good. Did you ever hear that?
Yeah.
Slow Smile, I think they were called.
That song got covered Gaz knows the exact figure because he's got every copy of it, but 80 odd times, is it?
I actually got a cassette once. This is when cassettes were around.
Right. Oh, that's going back a bit now.
I asked the publishing company, can you get me a cassette of every cover version that song's had? And I've got every one. There's about 86 of them.
Really?
Yeah. There's Jamaican version, Shabba Ranks did a version. I mean, there's all kinds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Shabba. Whatever happened to Shabba Ranks, eh?
Well, he's covered Back for Good. That's what happened to him.
And listen, the other thing is, we were here in the Soho Hotel, right? Yeah. 2 doors down. Daniel Craig, apparently, yeah. So you're causing a bit of a stir, but Daniel, no.
Scared, you know.
But how about a 007 theme?
Oh, you know what? We'd have loved that this time. Yeah. But you know what? I know now actually who's in charge, and I'm going to get onto him for the next one.
Okay.
I mean, it's an English film, isn't it? Yeah. It should have English boys on there.
Yeah. What do you think?
I could have him in a fight.
Because to be honest with you, I don't really think much of the song that's out there at the moment.
Do you know what? I've not really heard it, but I just thought it was an odd choice. I mean, to me, you have like an English singer on there, and is it
Amy
Alicia
would have been
Keys?
great,
Amy Winehouse would have been perfect for that.
Well, I think she was originally
Alicia
supposed
and
to
Jack
be.
White it is.
Yeah.
The White Stripes. I mean, I think that them two working together is a good collaboration, but I don't know whether it's right for the Bond thing.
English?
No, they're both American.
So they're both American. See, that doesn't make no sense to me.
Yeah, but you had a Scottish woman doing one once. You had a Welsh woman doing once. Shirley Bassey.
Yeah.
You two haven't done one, have they?
No, that's true.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Aha did one, didn't they?
Actually, I liked that one. That was one of the good ones. The Living Daylights. Good, that one.
Cool. Okay, well, listen, you're both going to be dads very soon again. Third time for you, second time for you, Mark. Yeah. So has that changed your perspective on life generally? I mean, on the way you kind of operate, and you've got a second time around situation here with your career, and it's kind of bright here, isn't it?
It's the heat. It gets so warm.
Sun always shines on TV.
You've got the greatest hits, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has. I think it does change your perspective. I think it makes, for me, it makes me far more grateful for everything, really. But yeah, it's amazing. I love being a parent. I've got another one on the way. Very excited. But yeah, it's reality. It's what it's all about, really, isn't it? Now, I think from the minute you have kids until you die, that's what it's about, isn't it? Your kids.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't stand them. I love it when they go to school. Bloody nuisances, aren't they? Apparently the first 40 years are the worst.
Then it starts getting a bit more pleasant, but you just don't remember it then yourself.
Yeah.
So. Listen, we're going to play your song, which is our song of the week, The Greatest Day.
The Greatest Day.
Greatest Day,
yeah.
Okay. Right, so do you want to tell us anything about it?
It's the greatest day. You know what? This album, a lot of this album, we were trying to write songs for these shows that we're doing. For the first time, we've thought, let's think of our audience and let's think of being stood on the front of the stage and imagine, would we sing this? And we thought, you know what? We've always had great songs to end concerts. Back for Good or Never Forget or Patient. We've always had great songs for the end. we need a song to start the whole concert, and this one does.
This is going to be it. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're going to play it right now. I just want to ask you one other thing, and that is, Gary, you've said that you're going to be. You've hinted about a new challenge, which means that you're going to have to keep yourself fitter than normal.
Yeah.
Is it? It's happening in the next 6 months.
It is.
It's not the Olympics, is it?
No. That's all I can tell you. I can't give anything away, but it's a big, big challenge.
Really?
You're going to know about it.
Mountains.
You never know.
David Williams.
You never know.
Swim in the Irish Sea.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Do you know?
From Today FM Ireland, this is the Ian Dempsey Breakfast Show podcast.